Hey guys, enjoy your life now whilst you've still got it. I really wanted to make this video today because I've noticed two broad patterns with the work that we're doing here with a Humble Penny. The two broad groups of people I've noticed and patterns I've noticed. The first pattern is that people are working hard. They're trying to make their money, earn their income, but a lot of the time they don't feel like they're moving very forward. It feels like I'm still here, I'm working hard, I'm earning a decent income, but there's not very much happening in my life at all. In fact, people are working so hard, partly to keep up with a lifestyle they already subscribed to in the past, and the lifestyle they're keeping up with in the present and in the future. So there's a lot of keeping up that means that a lot of people's cost of living and way of life is very, very expensive. Obviously, outside of things being expensive more generally, there's a lot of lifestyle choices that means that because they're working so hard and continually working hard, they are not making enough time to enjoy their lives while they've still got it. And pause, because I'm going to share some real life examples in a minute. That's scenario one. Scenario two, on the other end, is people who I've seen who've actually acquired wealth. They've done very well, relatively speaking. However, they suffer from this fear of what they've got not being enough, to the point where they carry on accumulating and working ever more hours to prove something to the world and keep up a particular lifestyle. And as a result of that, even though they're at a good place financially, they still carry on slaving away daily to the point where they still don't enjoy their lives until potentially it becomes too late. Okay, here are some real life examples. Two examples. And last year, very sadly, and I'm still struggling with this, very sadly, we lost a family member. He was only 39 years old. We're the same age. And the weird thing about this life is that you spend all these years accumulating things, and then one day you die. And when you die, you leave everything you've accumulated to the people who happen to be around you. It could be family members, could be the government, could be somebody else, but you leave everything you've accumulated. And the weird thing is that there isn't really a great deal of focus on enjoying the fruits of our labor. Last year when I lost my brother-in-law, we really struggled, but I never forget one flash that keeps coming to my mind is that very night, very sad day, but I had to drive his very beautiful car home that night to their home, to the home with him and my sister own, because he wasn't there to drive the car back and she couldn't drive the car back. And so when someone passes away, as we know naturally, everything is left behind and nobody knows when this is going to happen. But a lot of the time is we struggle with the balance between, more generally, with the balance between working and actually enjoying the fruits of our labor. Here's a second example. 2 weeks ago, a friend who I went to school with passed away, around the same age as me right now. Very, very well accomplished. Very sadly, I saw in our WhatsApp group, he's very sadly got found in his car. And he passed away in the car. And of course, he didn't expect he'd pass away, so he didn't, tell his, get preparations in place, which meant that we've all had to start to raise a bit of money to help with the burial proceedings. And I've just been thinking about this, right? This video is really a reflection for me, and hopefully a reflection for you, because sometimes it takes hearing something from a stranger, or somebody you follow, or somebody you admire, or somebody who you want their lifestyle, or whatever, for something to really sink, for something to just unlock in your mind, and you need to go, I need to really think of my life very differently. The purpose of me making this video is to really ask you the question, are you truly enjoying your life? Because if you think about it, chances are you probably lived a third, or maybe even half of your life, or maybe even more than half of your life already, assuming you live according to the so-called average life expectancy here in the UK, or more so in the West more generally. The evidence I'm seeing around me is that a lot of people aren't really living those averages. Don't get wedded to those averages. What I want to do with this video is to really challenge you. Yes, you should be saving. Yes, you should be investing. Yes, you should be being good stewards of your finances. But I want to challenge your need for working, potentially in jobs you probably hate, jobs that don't edify you, jobs that don't give you fulfillment, but at a real true cost of enjoying the one thing you have, which is this one life, which is very, very finite. Every minute, every second I'm on this video is running out. Every second I'm just hearing that tick, tick, tick. It's a counting down. What I'm doing personally with my wife Mary is making the effort. Every week, like yesterday, I took the day off. Today I'm working, but I've got bits in the day that I've made specifically for enjoying my life. On Friday, we're going away on holiday. Cannot wait, absolutely cannot wait. And it's a beautiful surprise for my wife. So I'm living that enjoyment and keeping things fun. I'm doing work that I find fulfilling. And I know this is challenging for people. People have bills to pay. But you have to really ask yourself, is this job I'm slaving away for and, like doing this thing for really something that I need to be doing in my life at this stage of my life? Or could I think more radically about my lifestyle and, pare things back to the point where I'm living a much more simpler lifestyle, but I've got a really good balance between living for today and planning for the future whilst enjoying my life. I'm going to leave you guys and ask you guys what you think about this video. Are you truly enjoying your life? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really keen to hear what you guys think, because I think this topic is one that not many people talk about a great deal. And a lot of society is focused on accumulating, when in actual fact, a lot of that accumulation, which is mostly led by other people and led by society, is ultimately, if you really think about it, it's ultimately what's keeping people where they are today. Imagine a life where you felt more free, with fewer restrictions, more freedom to truly live with some balance, with more abundance of time in your life, but without being held back by your direct debits and all the various things that feel like you're being chained to the sort of life you're living today. That possibility, that type of life is actually possible, but it takes really approaching this life much more intentionally and by some design for it to be possible for you. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below and let us know. All right, take care. Much love.